Have you ever said, "I'll be productive after this video"? Yeah, we all have. Let's talk about why. This feeling has a name: procrastination. And it's not laziness. It's your brain playing tricks on you. Your brain loves short-term rewards. Watching a video? Instant fun. Starting a task? That feels hard and far away. Psychologists call this temporal discounting. The further away a reward is, the less your brain cares about it. So when you say, "I'll start after this video," your brain genuinely believes you will. It's not lying to you on purpose. But then the video ends. And what happens next? Another one starts automatically. And you think, one more won't hurt. This is called the intention-action gap. You intend to do something, but actions don't follow intentions automatically. There's also something called present bias. Your brain gives so much power to the present moment, it ignores the future you. Future you seems like a stranger. So your brain happily dumps all the hard work onto that stranger. But the problem is, that stranger is you. And when the future arrives, you'll feel the full weight of everything you avoided. Here's something fascinating. The more anxious you feel about a task, the more your brain wants to escape into entertainment. This escape, watching videos, temporarily relieves that anxiety. So your brain learns, video see relief, and it becomes a habit. This is called a reward loop. Your brain gets a tiny shot of dopamine every time you choose entertainment over effort. Dopamine isn't bad. It's your motivation chemical. But when you get too much of it from easy sources, hard work stops feeling worth it. YouTube and social media are designed by teams of engineers whose entire job is to keep you watching. You're not weak. You're up against algorithms. These platforms use something called variable reward scheduling. Sometimes good content, sometimes boring, but you never know which is next, so you keep scrolling. It's the same psychological trick used in casinos. Your brain loves uncertainty. It makes you keep going, just a little more. Now let's look at what happens inside your brain when you try to start a task. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, sometimes tags difficult tasks as threats. It then sends you a signal. Avoid this. This task aversion is why even tiny tasks, like sending an email, can feel overwhelming and get pushed to later. Here's the irony. The anticipation of a task is almost always worse than the task itself. Once you start, it gets easier. This is called the Zeigarnik Effect. Your brain actually becomes more focused and energized once a task is started, not before. So the hardest part of any task is the very first second, just starting. That's where all the resistance lives. This is why "I'll start after this video" is such a powerful trap. It promises a perfect starting moment that never really comes. Psychologists call this waiting for motivation. But here's the truth. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel like running before you put on your shoes. Action first. Feeling follows. It's the same with any task. Now let's talk about identity. Do you see yourself as a productive person, or do you see yourself as someone who struggles to focus? Your self-image shapes your behavior. If you believe you're bad at starting, your brain will look for any excuse not to start. But if you say, "I am someone who gets things done," your brain starts to look for ways to match that identity. Small shift, big power. This is what James Clear calls identity-based habits. Every action is a vote for the person you want to become. Now, what are some actual strategies to break the "after this video" cycle? Let's go through them one by one. Strategy 1. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. No thinking. No delay. Strategy 2. Temptation bundling. Only let yourself watch videos while doing something productive, like stretching, tidying, or eating. Strategy 3. Time blocking. Schedule specific times for work and entertainment. When your video time is planned, you stop stealing it from work time. Strategy 4. Environment design. Remove easy access to distractions. Put your phone in another room, use website blockers, change the environment, change the behavior. Strategy 5. The 1-minute start. Tell yourself you'll only work for 1 minute. Just one. Then you can stop. But you almost never will. Now, what about when you've already lost the day? When it's already 4 p.m. and you've watched 6 hours of videos? Don't declare the whole day dead. That's called the what the hell effect. One mistake doesn't mean the day is ruined. If you eat one cookie, you don't eat the whole box. If you miss 1 hour, you don't throw away the whole day. Recover fast. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Even 20 minutes of real work today is a win worth celebrating. Let's talk about self-compassion. Research shows people who are kind to themselves after failing are more likely to try again. Not less. Beating yourself up increases shame. Shame increases avoidance. Avoidance increases procrastination. Self-compassion breaks the cycle. Here's a powerful reframe. Instead of saying, "I have to do this task," say, "I choose to do this task." It shifts control back to you. This works because autonomy is a core human need. When you feel in control, motivation goes up. When you feel forced, resistance goes up. Another tool. If-then planning. Say, if I finish this chapter, then I'll watch 30 minutes of videos. You create your own reward system. This is called implementation intention. Studies show it increases task completion by up to 300% compared to vague goals. Now, let's address something important. Not all video watching is procrastination. Rest and entertainment are necessary. The problem is unplanned escape. There's a big difference between "I deserve a break" and "I'm avoiding something." Learn to tell which one is happening. A simple test. Ask yourself, if my most productive friend could see me right now, would they say this is fair rest or escape? One more psychological concept. Ego depletion. Your willpower is like a battery. It drains through the day. Plan important tasks for when you're fresh. This is why nighttime just one more episode is so dangerous. Your willpower battery is empty. You have no resistance left. So protect your mornings. Do your most important task first. Before emails, before videos, before anything. That's the golden rule. Let's talk about the power of small wins. When you complete even a tiny task, your brain releases dopamine. The same dopamine it was chasing from videos. This is why breaking big tasks into small steps works so well. You're creating a chain of dopamine hits that keeps you moving forward. Now, what about boredom? Many people can't start tasks because they've forgotten how to tolerate boredom. Videos fill every quiet moment. Boredom is actually important. It's when your brain processes ideas, gets creative, and resets. It's not empty. It's charging. So here's your challenge. The next time you feel the urge to watch just one more video, pause. Take one breath. Then ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Just naming the avoidance, out loud or in your head, takes away some of its power. Awareness is the first step out of the loop. You are not lazy. You are not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do. Seek pleasure and avoid discomfort. The trick is guiding it. So next time the next video starts to play, you decide. Are you watching because you want to, or because you're waiting to start your real life? The choice is yours.